Josephine Baker's life was one of the most captivating of the 20th century. Known as the Creole Goddess of France, Baker was an entertainer speaking alongside Martin Luther King Jr. at the March on Washington, and even dating Frida Kahlo. Though one aspect of her life was shrouded in so much secrecy that researchers had to invoke learning French military documents just to get a glimpse. Josephine Baker was born into poverty in St. Louis, Missouri in 1906. Growing up during the era of Jim Crow and facing insurmountable vitriol as she attempted an early entertainment career in the United States. At the age of 19, she decided to set sail for Paris, where she would begin working as a burlesque dancer. After she traveled across the Atlantic Ocean, Baker's career took off. She, as well as her performances, were met with a much warmer welcome by the French. Her risque dance performances made her into a jazz-age sensation, and once she took on singing and acting in movies, she grew to become one of Europe's highest-paid entertainers, and became the most photographed woman in the world. However, her initial infatuation with Europe was short-lived. As she performed in Austria and Berlin, the growing influence of the Nazi Party brought forth a mounting hostility, a stark contrast to her earlier experiences in the United States. With the invasion of Paris looming, Josephine was acutely aware that if Hitler achieved his objectives, there would be no refuge left. She comprehended the imminent danger that now loomed overhead. A time later, she was approached by the French clandestine agent Jacques Abte of the Secret Intelligence Service. Behind the eccentricity of Baker's iconic banana skirt and the extravagant headpieces, he saw the perfect cover. The idea of Baker simultaneously being the most hyper-visible woman on the planet and a spy is seemingly so preposterous that not many people would ever suspect. Baker began by attending the high-profile events that she had access to because of her celebrity status. At these events, Baker collected information on German troop movements. She wrote down information on her hands, arms, and even pinned notes inside of her underwear, as she knew with her status, there was no risk of being stripped and In the year 1940, Baker embarked on a tour of Portugal, accompanied by Abte, who cleverly posed as her ballet instructor. Amidst the enchanting performances, they covertly transported valuable information. Baker carried messages written in invisible ink concealed on the back of her sheet music, and photographs were discreetly pinned inside her dress, stowed away within her makeup and costume trunks as she journeyed through Spain. Meanwhile, as adoring crowds gathered to bask in her radiance, this elaborate charade served as the perfect conduit for transmitting files from the British Embassy to London's Secret Intelligence Service spymaster, Wilfred Dunderdale. Though Baker was a triple threat, singer, dancer, actress, her most special talent was her people skills. She was able to use her natural charm and celebrity in order to get people to share relevant information.